Hey man, one of the biggest mistakes guys make is assuming that every positive signal from a woman means she likes them. You see, most women are polite, friendly, and even flirtatious, not because they're genuinely interested, but because they're used to getting attention from men and know how to keep that attention around. But there's a big difference between a woman who enjoys the idea of your attention and a woman who actually values you. And here's the part most men miss: when a woman truly likes you, her entire behavior changes in subtle but undeniable ways. It's not about grand gestures or obvious moves. It's about the consistency, the investment, and the small telling signs that she's placing you above her own games. The first thing you'll notice about a woman who truly likes you is that she makes things easy. She doesn't make you guess if she's interested. She doesn't create unnecessary drama to test you. She doesn't play hard to get just to feed her ego. Instead, she removes obstacles between you and her. She responds quickly to your messages. She initiates plans. She doesn't cancel last minute and expect you to be okay with it. She respects your time because she values your presence. A woman who's genuinely into you doesn't treat your attention like it's disposable. She treats it like it's rare because she knows it is. Secondly, she invests. Not just with her words, but with her actions. And I'm not talking about buying you gifts or making huge sacrifices. I'm talking about the small, consistent ways she weaves herself into your life. She remembers things you've said weeks ago and brings them up. She asks about your day in detail. She checks in when she knows you've had something important going on. She looks for ways to contribute to your world, even if it's just by making it easier, lighter, or more fun. This kind of investment is a huge sign, because women who don't care will never go out of their way to add to your life. They'll only take from it. Another sign is how she reacts when you're not giving her constant attention. A woman who's only using you for validation will quickly disappear, become cold, or start trying to make you jealous the moment she feels you're pulling back. But a woman who genuinely likes you will respect your space. She won't panic if you're busy. She won't assume the worst. In fact, she'll be patient, because she's not chasing attention, she's connected to you. This is a massive difference, and it's one of the easiest ways to tell who's real and who's just around for the ego boost. Finally, a woman who truly likes you will show a kind of vulnerability that others won't. She'll open up about her fears, her past, her dreams, not because she's looking for sympathy, but because she wants you to know her beyond the surface. She'll share her authentic self, even if it's messy, because she feels safe with you. And trust me, in today's dating culture, where most people wear masks and play roles, that kind of authenticity is rare. When she's showing you the unfiltered version of herself, it's not an accident. It's because she sees you as someone worth letting in. One of the strongest signs she truly likes you is that she actively supports your growth, even when it doesn't benefit her directly. A woman who's just there for the ride will want you to stay the same, because your growth might shift the power dynamic, and she doesn't want to risk losing her control. But a woman who genuinely likes you, she'll push you toward your goals. She'll encourage you when you doubt yourself. She'll remind you of your strengths when you forget them. She'll be proud of your wins instead of feeling threatened by them. That's because her attraction isn't tied to keeping you small. It's tied to watching you become the fullest version of yourself. Another rare but telling sign is that she shows you respect even when you're not around. Most guys never think about this because they only look at how she treats them in person. But pay attention to the little clues. Does she talk about you with pride when speaking to her friends or family? Does she protect your name when someone tries to throw shade at you? Does she avoid situations that might make you look foolish, even if you'd never find out about them? Respect behind your back is one of the clearest markers of genuine interest, because it shows that her feelings aren't performative. They're rooted in who you are, not just how you make her feel in the moment. She will also take accountability when she's wrong. In today's dating world, where people dodge responsibility like it's a plague, this is rare. A woman who's just stringing you along will deflect, blame you, or play the victim when there's conflict. But a woman who truly likes you will want to repair the connection instead of winning the argument. She'll apologize sincerely, she'll try to understand your perspective even if it's uncomfortable, and she'll make changes in her behavior to avoid repeating the same mistake. This level of accountability isn't common, and when you see it, you're dealing with someone who values the relationship over her own ego. You'll also notice that she's consistent over time. Infatuation makes everyone act sweet at the beginning. It's easy to be on your best behavior for a few weeks, but the real test is what she's like months down the line, after the honeymoon phase wears off. If she still treats you with respect, still invests in the connection, and still prioritizes you without you having to beg for it, then her interest is genuine. A woman who truly likes you doesn't just show up in bursts. She's steady, predictable in her care, and reliable in the way she shows love. And here's one of the most underrated signs. She will protect the relationship from outside drama. That means she won't feed gossip into your connection. She won't keep toxic people in her inner circle who undermine you. She won't post bait online to attract other men's attention. She'll create an environment where the connection between you and her can actually breathe without constant chaos. A woman who truly likes you understands that keeping the bond strong is more important than chasing external validation. That kind of maturity is rare, and it's one of the clearest indicators you're dealing with someone who's in it for the right reasons. When a woman truly likes you, she will pay attention to the small details most people overlook, and she'll act on them. She'll remember the way you take your coffee, the fact that you hate a certain song, or the way you once mentioned your favorite snack. And she won't just remember for the sake of remembering. She'll use those details to make you feel seen. This is important because anyone can pretend to like you by doing big gestures in public, but small, private, thoughtful acts show where her real focus is. A woman's memory for these little things isn't just cute, it's a reflection of where her emotional energy is going. If it's on you consistently, that's not an accident, it's attraction at a deeper level. She will also seek your opinion on things that matter to her. This is subtle, but it's huge. A woman who truly likes you doesn't just want your validation, she values your perspective. She'll ask what you think about her career moves, her family issues, her goals, and she won't just ask to be polite. She'll actually listen and consider your input. This shows trust. It shows that she's not just using you for surface level fun, but that she actually sees you as someone worth factoring into her decision making. That kind of trust isn't something women give lightly, and it's one of the clearest green flags you can spot. A big one that many men overlook. She will be genuinely happy for you without turning it into competition. In insecure relationships, when a man wins, the woman will downplay it, joke about it, or try to one-up it. But a woman who truly likes you will glow with pride when you achieve something. She'll celebrate you without making it about herself. That's because she doesn't see your success as a threat. She sees it as part of the shared win between you. That's a rare quality, and you can usually tell within a few months if it's there or not. When she's genuinely into you, she'll also make compromises without resentment. This doesn't mean she's a pushover. It means she values the relationship enough to sometimes put your needs ahead of her own. She'll adjust her schedule for you without making you feel guilty. She'll change plans if it means supporting something important to you, and she won't bring it up later to guilt trip you. This is one of those behaviors that's impossible to fake long term. If she's doing it naturally, it's because her feelings are real and her respect is intact. She will also make an effort to look good for you, not just at the beginning, but consistently. Now, some guys confuse this with vanity, but there's a difference. Vanity is dressing up to get attention from everyone. Genuine interest is when she specifically wants you to notice. She'll care about her appearance around you because she values your attraction and wants to keep it alive. And it's not just about makeup or clothes, it's about the way she carries herself around you, the energy she brings, and the effort she makes to keep the spark alive. That's something you can feel without her saying a word. A woman who truly likes you will protect your emotional state, even when you're not in the room to notice it. She won't throw you under the bus to look funny in front of her friends. She won't make you the butt of the joke for social points. She won't reveal personal things you've told her in confidence just to get a laugh or sympathy from someone else. In fact, she'll defend you sometimes quietly, without you ever knowing, because she values your dignity as much as she values the connection itself. This isn't about her being afraid of losing you, it's about her respecting who you are, even when no one is watching. When she's genuinely into you, she will worry about you, not in an obsessive, controlling way, but in the same way you'd worry about someone you care about deeply. If you're sick, she'll check in. If you've been quiet for a few days, she'll want to know if everything's alright. If she hears something that could impact you, she'll make sure you know. This type of care is not the same as clinginess. It's rooted in genuine emotional investment. She's not keeping tabs on you to control you. She's looking out for you because she actually gives a damn. She will also be more patient with your flaws than she would with other men. Now, this doesn't mean you get a free pass to act out or be disrespectful. Patience has limits, but when a woman truly likes you, she won't rush to label you as problematic over small disagreements or human mistakes. Instead, she'll want to understand where you're coming from. She'll give you the benefit of the doubt because she knows your intentions, and she's invested enough to work through the bumps instead of running at the first sign of imperfection. Another sign is how she handles conflict with you. A woman who's only around for validation will use conflict as an excuse to create distance, pull away, or punish you. But a woman who truly likes you will use conflict as an opportunity to strengthen the bond. She'll want to solve the problem, not just win the argument. She'll listen without cutting you off. She'll try to see your side, and she'll be willing to meet in the middle. It's not about avoiding disagreements, it's about navigating them in a way that makes you both stronger afterward. She will also be protective of the intimacy between you two. Not just physical intimacy, but emotional intimacy. She won't share every detail of your private life with others. She won't post cryptic online messages about your relationship when she's upset. She won't weaponize vulnerability you've shown her. Instead, she'll guard it, because she knows that intimacy is fragile and valuable. When a woman treats your private connection like something worth keeping sacred, it's a major sign that her feelings are real. One of the most powerful signs she truly likes you is that she chooses you even when she has other options. In today's world, most women, especially attractive ones, are surrounded by attention. DMs, likes, flirty co-workers, just friends who are waiting for their chance. A woman who's only half interested will keep those doors open, just in case. But a woman who genuinely likes you will quietly close them without making a big show about it. She'll stop entertaining men who flirt with her. She'll ignore advances instead of engaging, and she won't create opportunities for temptation. She does this not because you've told her to, but because her loyalty is a choice, not an obligation. She'll also make an effort to integrate you into her world in meaningful ways. This isn't just about introducing you to her friends or family, it's about weaving you into her routines, her traditions, her plans for the future. She'll want you there at important events, she'll involve you in decisions that affect her, and she'll create moments that feel like they belong to both of you. A woman who's just passing time will keep her life in separate compartments so she can detach easily later. But a woman who truly likes you will start merging those compartments because she doesn't see her life without you in it. When she's genuinely into you, she will make sacrifices without broadcasting them for praise. She might turn down an event to spend time with you, change her plans to support you, or adjust her lifestyle in small ways to make your life easier. And she won't do it with resentment, nor will she use it as leverage later. These are quiet, behind-the-scenes sacrifices that you might not even notice right away. That's because when her feelings are real, the reward is in your happiness, not in the credit she gets for helping you. She will also give you space without panicking. Many men confuse interest with constant attention, but genuine attraction respects boundaries. If you're busy, she won't blow up your phone demanding to know where you are. If you need time to yourself, she won't spiral into insecurity. Instead, she'll trust that your absence isn't a sign of danger to the relationship. This is a sign of emotional maturity and trust. And it's one of the clearest indicators that she's not chasing you out of fear, she's with you out of choice. Finally, the ultimate sign that a woman truly likes you is that she is consistent, not just in what she says, but in what she does, over time, through good and bad seasons. It's easy to play the part when things are exciting. It's easy to act loyal when there's no test. But when challenges come, distance, stress, temptation, her true colors will show. If she still supports you, still respects you, and still treats you as a priority, then you're dealing with someone whose feelings are real. And in today's dating world, where attention is cheap and loyalty is rare, that kind of consistency is worth more than anything else she can give you.